Just sort of laying them out, see how they look. I'm going to start putting neck boards on, and if it's still wobbly, like after I get, say, down to about here, then I'm going to look at putting some cross bracing in here. Just to, when I set my piece in, if I just put him right under the edge, that would do it, right? Okay, so here's one of the posts. Try her on this side. I like that. Good. It's still plumb. How about that? So that was the first trip down the ramp. Anyway, there it is. I put some gravel at the base of it, so it's a nice little step and not a bad incline. It would be tricky probably. It would be tricky in a wheelchair perhaps because of the slope, and it also tips off towards the lake. But you know, for a couple old people in the woods who don't need a wheelchair just yet, I think the slope is going to work good. Line that pencil mark up with the top of the deck board. Right there. So I just took a piece of decking and I'm going to place that right under there and screw it to the post, and then my little piece can fit in there. There. So I struck a line right along the edge of these 4x4s, right up to the deck. So now I'm going to take my saw and buzz those corners off. So I'm trying to do is lay out a handrail for in between these two posts. So I'm just trying this roughly and just see what happens. Like I often do, you make a cut, hopefully the cut is too big, and then you can sneak up on the perfect fit. So that's going to work good for the top rail. Now I'm going to make the rails that go in the middle here. And I'm going to copy the same patterns I have on the rest of the deck. And anyone who's wondering, these are not code approved because they'll have horizontal members in them. But hey. So there was some pretty complex angles on here, but we managed to get her, I think. Hope it fits. Well, it wasn't fitting like a glove. We got her in anyways. Couldn't solve it. That's what I like. The next one shouldn't be as complex because we're cutting right angles, just bevels. So putting the last piece in. So here we are looking at the ramp. A straight shot up there. If you look here on the railings, they turn out pretty straight. The two end ones flare away, and that's not a mistake. I did that on purpose just to sort of give it a little more space up there, but it could have been a little bigger. Anyways, what's left to do is I need to put caps on these posts. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 caps. I also had a suggestion from Logger John to put some carriage bolts through here. So I'm going to put carriage bolts in each of the legs. So Logger John, pretty good fella. He knows what he's doing. He works cutting wood, and he works with wood a lot. So I'm guessing that he's cognizant of the fact that if you put some carriage bolts in there, she's going to be a lot better. So Logger John, who came up with this idea, I recommend his channel. If you haven't checked him out, I'll put a link in his channel either below or I'll post it here in the video. And check him out if you get a chance. Interesting video, interesting channel, interesting guy. Anyway, that's the ramp. Hope you like it. So there we have it. We built a ramp, put some railings on it. The railings were a struggle, I must say. Well, the whole ramp was difficult. And I'm saying it's difficult because of the angle I put it on. As soon as you put something off a square, wow, you get stuck with some pretty complicated compound angles that you have to cut. Some of my cuts turned out pretty good, some of them not so nice. But anyway, can't see it. It's the main thing. So I want to thank Logger John for his suggestion. Put the carriage bolts in there because that's going to make it a lot more secure, as we don't want it to break. And that ramp, my knees have already thanked me for building that ramp. A lot easier to get up and down. And this winter when I'm hauling wood, the wood house is right behind me here, behind the shop, and I'll be able to load up my wagon and go in a straight shot right up the ramp, right to the wood box. So it's going to be decent. So thanks for watching, thanks for joining in, and I hope this project has inspired you maybe to come up with an idea and go out and make a project for yourself. And that would be great if you did. And in fact, if you did, you should videotape it and post it on YouTube, and then we could all enjoy your success. Alright, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, I'd ask you to click my subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. And I hope everybody's having a great fall. We'll talk to you.